name is Beston. I live in Cape Town. Also, I do delivery. Interbet helped me to realize my dreams. Now I have my own delivery vehicle and I'm able to do the removal in and around Cape Town.
Race 5 of 8 is what we're going to be previewing now. The fifth race is over 2,000 meters. There you can see on your screen the marker there where the 2,000 meter mark is at Hollywood Bets Gravel on the poly track. 10-3, 14:50 is the off time. It is a 73 handicap for the fillies and mares. I always say fillies and mares. Garth Puller told me that F&M doesn't stand for fillies and mares. It normally stands for field and more, but it does stand for fillies and mares. 73 handicap. The average rating is a 63. Raheel, a couple of horses here we're going to have to include, I think. Let's quickly rattle through a couple of them. Port Adelaide, you can't really fault her form. Diego Digavea is going to ride from gate 1 with 54 kilograms. Rainbow Unicorn is a horse that for me has an outside quartet chance more than a winning one. Name of the Game impressed me in her post-maiden effort. Very good run. She nearly won first time out the maidens. Golden Arches dropped 10 in the ratings and is improving again. Q for You, solid form, lightweight, good jockey. Not that Gareth Wright isn't a good jockey. He is a very good jockey. I'm just telling you that Warren Kennedy gets the ride in Gareth Wright's absence. Rise, number 7, is in good form, doing well, even to the max. So there's a lot of horses here that a case can be made for. And the advice is, I think if we can afford to put as many in, I think we should do that. Unless I'm wrong. Am I reading it wrong? Maybe you found a banker.
Warren, I quite like a bit of the 6, Q for You. Now, she's better off at the weights with Rise. Rise has to carry 60 kgs, whereas Q for You has to carry 53. Warren Kennedy takes a ride, and as you mentioned, he gets over from Gareth Wright. Q for You, she's a known front runner in the race. I don't think that there's any horse that's going to challenge her. And I think she's going to get easy fractions up front. In this lineup, they shouldn't give her easy fractions because she could steal a race, could steal a march on this field. But I just feel with Warren Kennedy in the saddle, lightweight, cheap fractions, Q for You could just steal a march on this opposition and go all the way for victory. 6 tries over the distance for 2 wins, 1 second and 2 fourths. Last time out, she was just a bit unlucky. She was found wanting in the latter stages of the race where Infinello Zuma and Rise came to catch her. She was beaten 1.6 lengths, but that was a cracking effort over the 2,000 meter mark. That was the second run after rest. She's now having a third run after rest, and she's going to be at extreme fitness here, and I think Q for You is a horse that they all have to set their sights on. The 3, Name of the Game, as you mentioned, she almost won last time out. That was a cracking run out of the maidens. She's going to love being stepped up back to the 2,000 meters. Q for You will be the horse that she'll have to set her sights on, and she'll be running on strongly at the business end of things. When she beat Golden Delight in the maidens, Golden Delight has come out to win. The 1, Port Adelaide, another horse that produced a really nice effort in a post-maiden run when she ran 3rd, beaten by Evening Primrose. She gets the best of the draws with Diego Digavea in the saddle. I think she will be right there. And possibly the value in the race could lie with the 8, To the Max, whose best form is on the poly track. All 3 of her victories have come on the surface. Serena Woodley has ridden her the last 2 times where she's run 3rd and 4th respectively, and I just feel she could be the value in the race. So maybe include to the max as well with 56 on her back. But I'm firmly in the camp of the 6, Q for You in this lineup. Warren, who's your top choice in this race, or is this the type of race where you're going to include quite a few into jackpot number 2?
I'm going to include a few, Raheel. I haven't really got a firm first choice at this point in time. And, some might say, well, wow, why haven't you? But, we're recording, this race is going to be run at 10-3 on Wednesday. It's 10:25 on Tuesday. So at this point in time, I haven't got a firm first choice, but I have made up my mind that I'm going to load up in my exotic bets. That I have no doubt. As we inch closer to race time, we see them in the parade ring, we look at the betting moves, etc. I will no doubt have a firm first choice who I'm going to have my 100 wins on. but that we'll share with the viewers, of course, at the race meeting on Wednesday. But for me, I'm loading up. I respect your comments. I respect your assessment, very well assessed with regards to the weight differences, etc. And yeah, you could be 100% correct. Q for You has got the form, has got the weight, and there's lots to like about Q for You. But that's the 5th race on the card. I find it quite difficult. Let's move on to race 6.
My name's Danny Diliberto, founder of Ladles of Love. It was founded back in 2014. Communities we work with are all over the peninsula, and we're working with 138 beneficiaries now. We've grown exponentially. We've been able to do that because of all the kindness that we have experienced from individuals and corporates such as Interbet, who just want to be part of the change.